What we have here is the U.S. military Woodland Camouflage Nylon Wet Weather Poncho. It has a number of NSN 84050110000976. It measures approximately 89 inches by 61 inches, and it offers ample coverage to go over your pack and your body at the same time. Literally in a downpour, you're going to stay dry. Now, the poncho includes a hood, a drawstring to ensure a snug fit, and keeps the water out. It is chemically sealed. Adds an extra layer of waterproofing. Now, it is made by Orc Industries and Company. It has another number of 09 February 04 SP0100099DEA87. This is made from 1.6 ounces of polyurethane coated ripstop nylon. It was made August 28th, 1980, and this thing is 45 years old. You are looking at a 45-year-old raincoat. This raincoat had some small, it looked like somebody dumped a little bleach on it or something. I'm not completely sure. I don't know if they were used. All I know is this guy got a hold of some of these, and these are getting harder and harder to find. I found it on eBay. There was somebody else, I paid $100. There was somebody else selling one for $45, but he had bad reviews, and I was leery of it. Where this particular guy had great reviews, there was even reviews about the rain poncho, where people said there was no tears, the grommets were there, and I decided to not take a chance and spend the extra $40-50 to go with the guy with the better reviews. Now, I did waterproof it, like I stated, and it's got a little shine to it, which I'm sure within a little bit will come off, but I'm very happy with this. Now, you can buy raincoats for like $40, $30 on Amazon. One Stop makes one, and they're a lot lighter. But this thing is heavy duty. This thing's like, I don't know, 1.5 pounds, pound and 6 ounces. This thing is a lot bigger. This is Army grade, okay? And it's made to take a beating. And that's what and that's what I wanted. It had to check some boxes with me. It had to be Woodland camo. It had to be as heavy duty as possible, which means a lot more weight. And I had to be able to use it for different things. Can I set it up as a tarp over top me to get out of the rain? Can I lay it on the ground? These type of things. This is going to be something that is used on a constant basis. It's going to sit on the top of my pack. So when I set up, and I've been going for a look of complete woodland camo, is what I've been doing. I wanted a woodland tarp, which I picked up. I wanted a woodland setup where I was dressed all in woodland. And then I wanted woodland rain to cover my pack. And now I have the complete setup, and I'm very happy with this. Amazing though, isn't it? 45 years old. I mean, it looks brand new. Now, these particular ponchos, these raincoats, can actually hold a whoopee inside. I'm looking at one. Again, I'm going to make sure it's Army certified. I'm not going to buy some off-brand. Which allows you to attach the whoopee on the inside, and you can have your raincoat on while you have the whoopee on, which is keeping you warm. So that's going to be kind of nice. The whoopee can also be used to lay on my rubber pad, well, my foam pad, for my dog, and he'll be able to lay on the whoopee. So again, this poncho and the whoopee are going to be like used on a constant basis. These are two things in the kit that I'll constantly use. Most people would not buy these because of the weight. They would be totally against them. is what they would do. Now, as you can see, as my son is modeling this, so you can have a really good look at it. And he's doing a great job. Most of the time when you try to do these particular items, they're hard to see on a camera. I really wanted you guys to have a really good look at this on close-up and with proper lighting. I could never be happier. Now, I was worried about the pungent smell. I really was. I was really worried about that. But I was able to get it out. Now, if you take 2 of these and you buy 2 of these, you can clip them together and make a bigger tarp. I don't need that. Mainly, like I said, I'm going to be using it for laying down on the ground. And then the wood be on top, and then my dog will lay on it. Or if it's actually pouring, it'll cover my pack. I can walk out, or I don't have to worry about getting soaking wet. The problem with raincoats is there's no such thing as keeping dry with a raincoat. And that's what a lot of people don't seem to understand. A poncho is the best you can go with. See, if you wear rain pants and then you wear a raincoat, you sweat like a pig in them. There's just no ventilation whatsoever. But this particular, a poncho, and it doesn't have to be this one, it could be any poncho, it allows air to get underneath it. So you're not going to heat up inside this thing. And that helps. Now, the waterproofing on it is very important, which is going to keep you dry. The hood is very important that you can, zip it up where it gets nice and tight around your head. And that's very important. You can adjust where you snap it. The snaps are made out of metal. They're not made out of some cheap plastic that fall apart. This thing has been around for 45 years. I mean, that's just crazy. I'm 61 years old. I mean, this freaking thing's been around so long, it's unbelievable. I don't think it's been used, but I could be wrong. But I am quite impressed with this. It has so many uses that I'm going to be using this Army poncho for. It's just unbelievable. I put a lot of thought in this before I even bought this. I spent 2 weeks looking on eBay. You just can't get these anywhere. They are getting harder and harder and harder to find. If it's something you wanted to own, I'll put a link where I bought this and from the guy. And you can go pick yourself up one. It's not an affiliate link whatsoever. And but it's going to come a time where you're not going to get these. Now, if you go to the company direct, and that's Orc Industries, and you Google it, you can buy it for $160 brand new. If you buy the ones that are not camel, you can get them for, I think they were $90. I can't remember. They were a little cheaper. But this is an authentic U.S. military woodland camouflage weather poncho. You know that is because it comes with an NSN number, which I said at the beginning of the video. And it comes with a date video, which I also said. And you have the authentic one. Now, there are a lot of ones that are not authentic, and you have to pay attention to that. They'll charge a high price of $100, but they're not authentic. And that's just a real pain in the butt is what it is. But I did a little work to it, but it is 45 years old. So I'm very happy to add this to my kit. I can't wait to get it out and actually test it out and see how it goes. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.